Arizona football finished up their first week of spring practice on Saturday, where head coach Jedd Fisch made his debut. Like a lot of other coaches in his position, his main focus right now is improvement.
When you're coming from a new system or coming into a new system, it feels different, it looks different. We've all heard all the mic'd ups, right, throughout all the years of different NFL quarterbacks being mic'd up and how they call plays. We're just trying to introduce that to our quarterbacks, and Gunner probably had a good introduction to it and probably messed a couple things up here or there, but he does a nice job with that. So he actually has great ownership on calling plays. Very impressive. Yeah, the secondary seems to be making a lot of plays, which, depending on what hat I'm wearing at the time, is either a good thing or not a good thing. In the mornings the next day, it's a good thing. During practice, it's a little bit tougher to deal with. But I think that they're really, first of all, I feel like we've got great secondary coaches. So those guys are doing a tremendous job, both Coach Cecil and Coach Walker. I mean, two of the best. We got a scheme that's very difficult. So Coach Brown makes it very challenging on offense to be able to complete passes. But those guys have really done a nice job of stepping it up and have made some good plays, as has really the whole secondary. Drake's doing a nice job. He runs well, he's athletic, he's got good speed. It's obviously week one. I think all the running backs, Michael Wiley's doing a nice job. Stevie Rocker jumped in and doing a nice job. Jalen John's done a nice job. So all the running backs are jumping in, doing a good job. But I think that was the horn to get on my airplane to go get to this basketball game. So really excited about going to watch the women play today, and hopefully we can come back with a win.
Will Plummer was thrown into the fire last year as a freshman, and now, due to some departures during the offseason, finds himself as the most experienced quarterback on the roster. These are just some changes he's faced since arriving here on campus.
Yeah, so I mean, I committed to Coach Sumlin, but great guy. I mean, thankful for him, his opportunities, and then Coach Fisch came in, and nothing but praise for him as well. He's been great to me. He doesn't look at somebody because they were somebody else's recruit. He looks at them as their player. So I'm thankful for Coach for that. And I mean, it's been good. Get 2 offenses in 2 years. I mean, everyone kind of just saw what happened. I mean, it wasn't a great performance. A lot of unfortunate things happened, and coaches got fired, and we all met here, and everyone was kind of in disbelief, but we kind of understood what needed to happen, and everyone stuck together with the program, and we're moving forward. Yeah, so we went into the UCLA game. I hadn't even taken a 1 rep in practice yet, so I mean, I was a young kid, 18 years old, and first play of the game we were watching, I thought we were going to actually score on the first play. Tavian beat the strong safety on a go ball, and just a missed block, and Grant got hit pretty good, and he was down, and it happened pretty quick, so I grabbed the helmet and I was in. So it happened pretty quick. I'll never forget that moment. So it was definitely surreal. I mean, at certain points, like you try not to get caught up in the moment, and you try to do your best to not get caught up in the moment, but you're standing there and you're in the Rose Bowl, and you got a big stadium around you, and it's Division I football, so it's every kid's dream. So I try to just take advantage of the opportunity.
Ricky Hunley is well known here in Tucson, but is a new face for most of the players he's coaching. Yet the defensive linemen are eager to learn from one of Arizona's Hall of Famers.
You're learning to be accountable, not just to yourself, but to your teammates. You know, guys are out here for the first time, and they're being pushed hard, and there's a lot of conditioning on top of the running. And spring ball is it's fun, but it's not fun. If you love football, you love the hit, that part of it's fun. But all the conditioning and all the other stuff, it's necessary, but it's not necessarily fun. I love it. I love being on the grass. I love being around the guys. You know, it's kind of like an extension of yourself. You wish you could be here. And so you live your life through them now. So I enjoy it. I wouldn't want to be doing anything else other than this.
To be honest, I like, my favorite thing about Coach Hunley is, he's one of the best guys to play here. So what we're going through now, he's been through, and we're able to relate to him and say, hey, it's a grind, but at the end of the day, once you look up, and you'll be happy you put the work in. So just come to work every day and grind, and don't worry about the end result. Just worry about the process and hone in on that part.
He was telling us about his nickname. I probably shouldn't bring it up, but it's a funny story about his nickname. We all had a good laugh in the room, but he's
something that you just can't say.
I'm not gonna say that's his deal. You can ask him about it, but he's got a great nickname story that we got to learn about the other day, his time in the league. But You know, he's just got a story for everything. He's been everywhere, he's done everything, and he's just a boatload of knowledge. It's very exciting, especially with Coach Brown's defense. I mean, it's just like your mouth is almost watering when we're going over plays here. The younger guys especially, you know, they're just soaking in so much knowledge, especially with this type of defense. You have so much being thrown at you. So kudos to the young guys we got because they're taking on a very big order right now, and they're doing phenomenal. But just out there seeing them, you know, kind of learn on the fly and pick up things, it's really cool to see, especially from an older guy's perspective, just watching young guys figure stuff out like that. Oh, huge. You know, defensive line to me is the most important position on the field, and especially with a blitz defense like this, you got to get to your gap, you got to get there quick. You know, the ball's coming out fast, so you got to create havoc, get your hands up, all type of things like that. So, you know, the attention to detail I think is very important.
Arizona will be back on the field on Tuesday, and we'll have more coverage of spring practice. For GOAZCATS.com, I'm Kelly Horyczun.